Hello, fellow safety and health professional, and welcome to another podcast in a long series of podcasts based on another article in Safety and Health magazine that's all about you. Another new year. Yippee! I'm sure you have at least some aspirations for 2022, I would guess. Now, my budgie Bella, who right now is on my shoulder, and she resides in my office, either in her cage or on my shoulder like she is right now. So if you hear any chirping, it's her. She doesn't know it's a new year. I've informed her about it several times, but she doesn't get it. All she knows is what's going on right now. I don't think she even knows she's a bird. One of the major things that distinguish humans from other animals, plants, and all aspects of the natural world is that we are self-aware to varying degrees, and that we label time, which some scientists and researchers and minds like Einstein say doesn't really exist. But we label it. The many plants in my office, and I have so many, my wife doesn't want me to have as many as I do, but I do. They also don't know they are plants. And they have no concept of what year it is. They don't know it's 2022. Yet they live beautifully. When I look at the plants, they're just there. They're enjoying life, I guess, or being alive. And it's a great lesson for you and me. However, we humans can be self-aware. It's a complicated task, but one that is well worth pursuing. This year, my main self-improvement goal is to increase my self-awareness drastically. I want to drastically increase my self-awareness. Yes, I want to eat better, exercise more, have more clients, all those things that you do that are typical things to improve on, goals to establish. But becoming a better person by increasing my self-awareness, I think will improve my life more than anything else I can imagine. Here's how I plan to know myself better this year, and I hope it inspires you to do the same. First, realize you may be blind to your weaknesses. A few years ago, a close friend suggested I evaluate how much I joke around. My internal response, what I thought in my head was, no way. You're just being too serious. I am never joking. I don't joke around too much. I'm great joking around. But after a bit of self-reflecting and noticing my behavior and how people reacted to it, I realized my friend was right. Now, I didn't quit being the make safety fun guy or stop clowning around. I don't want to. And I think there's just a level of appropriateness. And that's what I learned. I temper my desire to be humorous when it isn't well received. I also thought deeply about why do I like to joke around so much? And what it means about my character. And thinking those kinds of questions is a cornerstone of knowing yourself. Now, consider these probing questions about self-awareness that you can ask yourself. Am I too serious? Do I promote my ideas and beliefs unreasonably? How is my level of compassion? Why is it that some people don't like me? That's a tough one right there, because some people don't like you and some people don't like me. But why? What is it that we do that causes that? These are hard questions, but that's because honest self-reflection is no easy task. And it's one that most people don't pursue objectively. Another thing that I have found to be very helpful about my self-awareness is to get feedback and advice. I've received, as you can imagine, over so many years of being a speaker and a writer, thousands of comments about my talks, books, and seminars for many years, many years. Most are very positive, thankfully, which makes me feel good. But the ones that have helped me the most and caused me to change how I act and react are the honest suggestions on how to improve my presentations and content. Likewise with our behavior, getting feedback about how we act can help us know ourselves better and improve our ability to control how we think and act. It's impossible to honestly know yourself without input from people we have relationships with and interact with. That includes our colleagues and those who help as safety and health professionals. Asking a simple question such as, am I helping you enough, or is there anything I could do better for you, can sometimes elicit a recommendation that may surprise you and will help you realize a personal trait you need to change while improving your performance. Seek a mentor. Having a mentor, which means somebody who is counseling you, who is helping you pretty much from an objective view, can be a powerful way to know yourself better. Now, I have two friends who are also my mentors. I ask them for advice. Both have tuned me in to my flaws and assets and spurred me to reflect on my behavior. They see things about me that I would never imagine were true. Sometimes it's like painful even. It's like, oh, really? I do that? Yes, you do, Hawk. Mastermind groups can serve the same purpose, getting together with other people of your same profession, or just, even if it's something particular that's outside of the safety and health profession, maybe have a group that has a spiritual awareness, or books they read, or something that you can have in common. They can serve as mentors too, just being in that group. And so can books. Reading about any subject that delves into who you are, how to improve your mind, and methods of learning about yourself is like having a mentor. I read a lot about the Stoic philosophers lately, last year or so, and that's helped me a lot to understand myself. Though I have found that having a relationship with a person as a mentor is more effective, and you find out about yourself more deeply. Now, during your journey to know yourself better, if you do pursue that, keep these two things in mind. 1, don't beat yourself up when you realize a negative aspect of your personality and behavior. You'll get depressed, or you can get depressed. Instead, relish. I've learned something about myself. And relish in the fact that you have found a way to improve who you are. Number 2, there's no finish line to knowing yourself. Progress is the key here, not attainment. So even if you work hard at self-knowledge, know thyself in 2022, and you work hard at it, you will not completely know yourself when 2023 appears. But you will be pleasantly surprised at the positive changes you've made.